Everybody, whoever's listening out there, I guess the people who are really into this, me, nerds, everybody. So this was very interesting because as I'm creating this commercial real estate app, this was a little bit of a roadblock. So I did a lot of research on it, and I had AI put it into this nice looking system. You guys got to check this out. This is where we're going. This is AI at its best. Okay, so the name of my app is Nexus CRE. It's an internal technical brief. Internally, now you guys are part of my team. April 2026 Property Data Ingestion Strategy. A complete breakdown of every method available to bring real commercial real estate listings into Nexus CRE. From Apify actors already deployed to direct APIs to browser automation to syndication feeds. Every option evaluated for cost, reliability, bot protection risk, and competitive positioning. So we have Crexi, which is active, LoopNet is active, CoStar is evaluating, MLS IDX option, Apify is live on Railway, bot protection real threat. Okay, so why getting property data is so hard? Commercial real estate data sits behind some of the most aggressive anti-scraping infrastructure on the web. Remind me of the MEV bots in trading. So anyways, I ran into a wall with that one as well. Crexi, LoopNet, and CoStar all actively fight automated access because their data is their product. Makes sense. Understanding exactly what you're up against is the first step to building something that works reliable. Now, I'm definitely not saying doing anything like against the law or whatever the case is, because there's ways you can contact these companies, and that's what I plan to do tomorrow being Monday, is contact Crexi, let them know what I'm doing, and see if we can make a deal, if I can get access to their API structure. And I have no idea what they're going to say. But hey, we'll figure that out. And where was I? Oh, okay. Well, bot detection layers, Cloudflare, Turnstile, Capture, yeah. Crexi and LoopNet both sit behind Cloudflare. Any scraper that doesn't render JavaScript or look like a real browser gets a 403 before it sees a single listing. That is true. I got a bunch of those. Fingerprinting, browser fingerprint, canvas, WebGL, fonts, screen size is checked against known bot signatures. Headless Chrome without proper spoofing is flagged within seconds. I did not know that. I'm telling you, AI, yeah, they're gonna produce millions and billionaires, right? Me included, of course, yeah. But it's the learning aspect when you really dig deep. It's crazy. Rate limiting and IP bans. Too many requests for one IP instant block. Residential proxies are required for sustained scraping. So okay, there you go. There's so many factors, hoops you have to jump through. Behavioral analysis. LoopNet is in particular watches mouse movement, scroll patterns, and click timing. Bots that move too perfectly get blocked. God darn it. All right, legal landscape. HIQ versus LinkedIn 2022. The Ninth Circuit held that scraping publicly accessible data does not violate the CFAA. Public listing pages are generally scrape legal. I agree. Terms of service. Crexi and LoopNet both prohibit automated access in their TOS. What is TOS again? Terms of service. This is civil risk, not criminal. Their primary remedy is account bans and IP blocks, not lawsuits, unless you're scraping at scale and redistributing their database. That I understand. That, yeah, totally. That's why I definitely want to do the right way. The safe approach, using official APIs where they exist. See, licensed data feeds, or third-party aggregators that have their own data agreements eliminates this risk entirely. Nexus's use case. Monitoring for client alerts is categorically lower risk than bulk data resale. Yeah, I'm not reselling anything, but it is a like, hey, here it is. It's actually like an extension to LoopNet and Crexi and all the CoStar and everything, because they're putting that property data out so that way it can be seen and sold, or a transaction can go through. What do you think I'm doing? I'm just hopping on the gravy train and showing them a different look of the property, I guess. I don't know. Current Nexus CRE state. The Apify actor integration is already live in Crexi monitor. Yep, I got a whole monitor file using Mem23, Apify Crexi, and Mem23 Apify LoopNet search. Cheerio, LoopNet with residential proxy routing. That was a mouthful. The backend fires these actors via REST API on a daily schedule. The only reason properties aren't shown in the dashboard is that no real client search URL has been added yet. The scraper has zero data to return. Yeah, that's because I want to talk to them first, make sure it's okay, or if it's an easier way. The infrastructure is working. It just needs a Crexi URL to run against. Yeah, okay. So now we go here. This is awesome. Okay, section 2. This is like some magazine, encyclopedia, Bible. I don't know. Every option evaluated. 6 distinct approaches to getting property data into Nexus CRE. Each is rated on reliability, cost, setup, complexity, bot protection risk, and competitive positioning. Read all 6 before deciding which combination to build. Interesting. Okay. Of course, I want to go with the lowest, and I'm already live. I'm already set up with this. Okay. Apify manage actors. Memo 23, Apify Crexi, Memo 23, LoopNet. Okay. Apify is a cloud scraping platform where third-party developers publish actors, pre-built scrapers for specific websites. You rent access to these actors and call them via REST API. The actor runs on Apify servers using their residential proxy pool, handles Cloudflare challenges, and returns clean structured JSON. You never touch a browser or proxy yourself. Nexus CRE currently uses 2 actors, Memo 23. Sorry. The integration in Crexi Monitor posts a search URL and receives normalized listing data, including price, property type, address, brokerage, and URL. Okay, so Crexi, it costs $31 a month. It's really $36. LoopNet is $29. It's probably higher. Bot protection handled, setup. Oh, it's already done. Sorry. Advantages: already integrated and deployed. Residential proxies handled automatically. Cloudflare bypass maintained by actor owner. Scales to any number of searches. No server-side browser needed. Structured JSON output. Clean normalization. The risk: actor could be depreciated by owner anytime. Yeah, that's right. Cause I could build actors myself. That might be my way in. I might have to build an actor or like 100 of them. I don't know. I think this is gonna be really easy with AI. Reoccurring cost $60 per month. Actually, you darn right I'm gonna build some actors. I can make some money. Actor quality depends on third-party maintenance. Okay. If Crexi LoopNet update their layout, actor breaks. Oh well. No official data agreement. Terms of service gray area. Current implementation in Crexi Monitor. Crexi actor ID, LoopNet. Yep. So I got that. Called via REST with residential. Is it? Yeah, residential. Okay. I don't know why. Residential proxy routing. Run Apify actor ID, the search, and the source. All right. Returns normalized list of listing dits. I don't never really saw that before. Okay, includes the ID, name, address, price, type, URL, brokerage. What about the picture though? That's one thing I noticed. I have to put. That's hard. That's hard because the picture could be a different naming convention altogether, just to throw you off. Hate it. Okay, this is your primary production method. It works, it's live, and it handles the hardest part, bot protection for you. The immediate action is adding a real Crexi search URL to get data flowing. Expand actor coverage as you and more data sources. Wow, man, that was long. Sorry. This might be boring for some, but you know, wait. Oh, where am I? Come number 2. It might be boring, but hey, I do like it. I'm just blown away. Okay, self-hosted browser automation. Really? Playwright. Yeah, AI kept mentioning Playwright. I'm like, I don't know about this. But 5 to 20 proxy though? Okay. Run your own headless browser on Railway or a dedicated VM to scrape Crexi directly. Playwright with proper anti-detection patches, stealth plugin, randomized fingerprints, human-like mouse movements can bypass Cloudflare, but it requires ongoing maintenance as sites update their detection. This was the original phase 1 approach before Apify was chosen. All right, so 5 to 20 per proxies, $5 to $20 per proxy. Bot protection, your problem. What? All right, setup time 1 to 2 weeks. What? Maintenance, high ongoing. Heck no. Okay, advantages, no per run actor fees. Yeah, but okay. Full control over scraping logic. Can scrape any site, not actor dependent. Okay. Extract exactly the fields you want. Risk. Playwright needs chromium. Heavy railway build. That sounds like heavy railway cost too. That's probably what that $20 is. More like 30. Must maintain anti-detection code yourself. You know what? I am really, really curious about that code. I haven't created that. Then I should. Then that way I will learn what they're looking for. Okay, that's going down the rabbit hole. IP blocks require residential proxy service. Crexi LoopNet layout changes break selectors. Requires dedicated engineering time. This was explicitly removed in phase 1 in favor of Apify for good reason. Only revisit this if Apify actors become unavailable or costs become prohibitive at scale. The engineering overhead is not worth it at your current stage. What are you trying to say? No, I'm joking. Okay. Crexi official. Listen, this is important. I think this is important for everybody. As we navigate into the AI world, you're going to get smarter, be able to do more. You're going to figure out stuff. But you're also going to hit a wall. You're going to hit a hard wall. You might hit a soft wall, but you're going to hit a wall. And you're going to see AI at its worst. It might even become your worst enemy for that duration, because it did for me multiple times. So that's why this report's here. I'll tell you more about it. Okay. Crexi official API Crexi.com. This is what it says it's enterprise, so this might not be the one that I want to do, but I'm going to ask, because if I get the clients at enterprise level, then I could just filter in that cost and then have a really good API. Oh, that'd be so good. Man, that's like almost like a dream. Because I think the enterprise, well, if you look at CoStar down here. Anyways, Crexi does have a documented REST API available to verified partners and enterprise customers. This is the gold standard. Structured data, no bot risk, official data agreement, and potentially more data fields than what public scraping can access. Pending listing, off-market deals, sell comps, broker contact info. Okay. Access requires a business relationship for Crexi. Okay, I'm right in the middle of it. I'm going to call them. Official, zero TOS or legal risk. Richer data, comps pending broker information. Reliable SLA. Forgot what that is. No random breakage. Competitive differentiator, versus scraper tools. Real-time webhooks possible. Yes, that was also missing. We don't have the webhooks. Requires formal partnership application. Okay. Enterprise pricing may be 500 plus a month. That's fine. Approval not guaranteed. May require minimum traction volume. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm starting off. This is the right long-term play. Once Nexus CRE has paying clients and verifiable transaction flow, applying for Crexi API access becomes a legitimate business conversation. Having an official data partnership, it is a major differentiator. It means your data is more accurate, more complete, and legally clean in a way that competitor tools using scrapers can't claim. Hello. All right, that's number 3. Do we have? Oh my God. Okay. Yikes. Okay. All right, that's number 3. Well, I got to do it right. You could just fast forward. Number 4, CoStar Group API, LoopNet parent, Enterprise, CoStar API, LoopNet data feed, STR data. CoStar Group owns LoopNet, STR, Apartments.com, Lands of America, and Land and Farm? Really? The largest commercial real estate data aggregator in the world. Wow. Their API provides access to property records, lease comps, sale comps, tenant data, market analytics, and more. I need to work with them. You see, I said work with them. Someone told me to say for them, but I'm like, no. We're in the age of AI. Sorry. This is what institutional investors and large brokerages pay, $20,000 to $100,000 a year to access. Wow, 20 to 100K. Industry best, zero bot risk, zero official. Target customer, institutional. Wow. How else to get that? Woo, boy. Oh man, Nexus CRE would be on fire because I will never stop enhancing this app. Every day it'll be something better. I already have some ideas. Oh darn, gotta go. All right, saved by the beat. Let me just hold on. Oh, I can just cut this part out. Yeah. All right, cut that part out. Got 4 more minutes. Hope whoever sees this finds this interesting, because especially if you have to do research, not even if you're a developer or not, this is a great research paper or item, whatever, file, whatever you want to call it. So I'm learning so much. I do like this. Man, I wish I had 100K like that. My God, what I can do. And I definitely want to show you my file. Do I even have that sucker somewhere? Okay, I don't know. Somewhere. Anywho, where was I? I'm still recording. So, most comprehensive CRE database on Earth includes off-market historical comps, positions Nexus versus enterprise tools. Wow. Webhooks, real-time feeds available. Prohibitively expensive at early stage. Strict redistribution terms. CoStar actively competes with your product. Contract lock-in periods. Not viable at this stage. How do you know? No, I'm joking. Follow this for Series A conversations. The positioning play is interesting. Nexus as a front-end intelligence layer on top of CoStar data, but the cost doesn't pencil out till you have significant MRR. Focus on Apify and Crexi official API first. Fine. Let's see. Okay, MLS, IDX, and RETS data feeds. Commercial MLS, carrots, MRED, Flex MLS. Okay, residential. Oh, regional. God darn it. Most real estate professionals think of MLS as residential only, but commercial MLS boards exist in most major metros and have standardized data feeds, RESO Web API, that provide listing data for commercial properties. Access, see, it depends on how you say it. Access typically requires a real estate license or brokerage affiliation or a data agreement through an IDX provider. This is a different data universe than Crexi and LoopNet. Why? MLS listings are broker submitted and often include properties that never appear on the public portals. For Arizona specifically, the Arizona Regional MLS or ARMLS, I never knew what that meant. Okay. Covers commercial as well as residential. The cost, $50 to $500 a month IDX. Bot risk, none. Okay. Data overlap, low with Crexi. Setup complexity, moderate. Advantages, different listings than Crexi, complementary though. Official licensed data, zero legal risk. Reso Web API is well documented. Real-time updates via feed subscription. That's important. Very important. Actually, really one of the most important things. Real-time updates. Has to be fast. Differentiator. Most CRE tools skip MLS. Yeah, I feel like I'm skipping it too. Let me think about this. Okay, the risk requires license or brokerage affiliation. I can get that easily. Commercial MLS coverage varies by market. Okay, RETS is legacy. Reso API migration varies. Each MLS board has separate agreement. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So, the strategic opportunity. This is a underexploited angle. Crexi and LoopNet don't have everything. Commercial MLS listings are a separate inventory, and if you can pull from Crexi and LoopNet and ARMLS in Arizona, you're showing investors listings that no single portal has. Ding, 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 ding. Now everybody watching this has a freaking, I gave them the freaking golden egg, whatever. That's a genuine competitive edge and worth pursuing as a phase 10 addition once the core is stable. I concur. Okay. Number 6, third-party data aggregators and APIs. I know how to read, it's just I don't read out loud. I talk to myself out loud. Reonomy? So I guess I can't read it. Adam with 2 T's. Property Shark. Oh yeah. Real Page. No. I know about Property Shark. Real Page is Estated. Okay. A category of company. Well, okay. Third party data. Okay. A category of companies that have already aggregated property data from public records, MLS feeds, county assessors, deed records, and other sources and resell it via clean JSON APIs. They just gave me another business. Because you can go down, it's digital, what do you call it? Down to your assessor's office, downtown. God done it. Where all the court places are, you go down there and just, whatever, you just go to those offices because it's all open to the public. I just need a system, strategic system on how to get that. That's a separate entity, separate business, separate portal for millions. Easily. I can see it. I can smell it. I can feel it. Okay, let me get back. Where was I? I was on a fun tangent because I just saw some. Anyways, a category of companies that have already aggregated property data, yep, read that, and resell it via clean JSON APIs. That's so awesome. Unlike scraping, these are legitimate data businesses with proper licensing. They're best used to enrich listings you've already scraped, adding owner info, tax records, zoning, and historical sales data, and building specs to listings that only have the basics. So are you saying Crexi only has the basics and I can get even more? And I actually inquired with AI about this, about what else. Maybe that's why this document came about. Okay. Yeah. Reonomy, CRE focus, owner identified, data, debt data. Okay, tenant info, $500 plus a month. Best for multifamily and industrial. Like I said, I've heard of Reonomy. Atom data, 150 million property records, tax, deed, foreclosures, valuation 300 to 1,000 a month. API, yeah. Look like an L from here. API nationwide. A stated developer friendly. Oh, 1 cent a record, okay. Or subscription, property details, owner, tax, good for enrichment. I think I want to do that. I mean, see, now you're talking about pay per month. It just varies on how much usage you, as an individual user of the app, uses. Advantages: legal license, no scraping required. Okay, good. Enriches existing listings with deep data. Owner contact info unlocks outreach features. Historical sale data for investor analysis. Clean REST APIs, easy to integrate. The risk: doesn't replace listing data. Doesn't replace listing data. Okay. What is it replaced in? Supplemental only. Okay. I should have just got reading. Costs add up per query at scale. I bet. Data freshness varies by provider. Not all commercial properties covered equally. That's true. Best use case for Nexus. Use as stated, or Atom as an enrichment layer. When the scraper pulls a listing at 123 Main Street, fire an async enrichment call to get owner name, tax assessment, last sale date, and zoning. Display this in a property detail view. This gives investors context they can't get from Crexi alone and makes Nexus feel like an intelligent platform, not just a feed aggregator. Ooh, I like that. All 6 methods compared. Look at this, man. Ooh. I'm pretty damn good with AI, to be honest with you, to get this. This is, y'all not gonna even believe me. This is one prompt, but it's a fucking detailed prompt. Excuse my language. All 6 methods compared. Apify actors, $60 a month. Handled, good, done, yes. Primary production. Self-hosted playwright, $5 to $20. Your problem, variable, 1 to 2 weeks. Remove. Apify is unavailable. Crexi official API, negotiated, none, highest, partnership required. Apply now, long-term differentiator. CoStar API, 20K to 100,000K, none, institutional, enterprise. Why is enterprise in red? Well, set up. Okay, sorry. Post funding. Yeah, that should be because it's a lot of money. Series A position. MLS IDX feeds. $50 to $500. None. Good. License required. Phase 10. I already have 9 phases to Nexus. And boy, it took literally, I think, 12 hours. Yeah, no more. More like 14. But in order to get this far, I had to, because I'm building an enterprise, a commercial real estate app, that looking at all this, I can implement it now. So this is just, it's really good data, but it's also giving ideas for more infrastructure, for just more addedness, I guess you could say. Okay, so anyways, how the data pipeline should look. The smart architecture layers these methods so each one does what it does best. Level 1, primary listing sources. Crexi via API, memo, LoopNet via API, memo, MLS, IDXV, Arizona ARMLS. Good luck. I don't know, I have a feeling they're gonna block it. Layer 2, normalization in dead up. Crexi monitor, yep, I got, the monitor, yeah. Boy, was that a doozy. All listens from all sources normalized to a standard schema. Duplicated by address fingerprint, diff engine calculates. New, remove, unchanged versus yesterday. Saved to, yep, post GRE SQL. I'm actually using Railway for that, for the backend for that. It's nice. Railway's so good. I do like, Jesus. Oh, man. What is it? Not Firebase, but the other one. Superbase. I love Superbase, and I love Railway. They're so easy to use. I'm like, little kid could do it. Okay, anyways, let me go. Let me keep going. Layer 3, enrichment, optional, and add anytime. Estimated API, owner name, heck yeah, I want to add that now. Atom data, historical sales, though, heck yeah. Google Maps API, geocode, street view, has to be at the highest level though. Layer 4, API output, API.py, front end, yes, get API listings, client ID, get client ID for the differential, and the summary. All right, what to do and when? This is a really good report. I did it. You're welcome. Okay, prioritized by impact. Everything labeled now can be done today without writing a single line of new code. Really? Let me see. Add a real Crexi search URL to the backend. Oh yeah, that's true. That's the easiest. But man, after reading what I just read, just feels not right. So that's why I'm not doing it. I really want to call them. If they deny me, I just want to go a different route. I just you just want to do it right. So please don't deny me, Crexi. We can work together. I can 10x your business. No, I'm joking. Add a real Crexi search URL to the back end. Wait, did I just read that? This is the only thing standing between you and live. I guess I did. This is the only thing standing between you and live properties in the dashboard. Go to your Nexus app, clients page, add clients, paste a real Crexi search URL, Tucson industrial properties for sale. Hit fire, run scraper. Within 5 minutes, listings will populate the properties page. Zero code changes required. The entire pipeline is already built. That's right, it is built. That's right. Add the missing backend routes now. Small code change. The front end, newswire. This is freaking awesome. This is exactly, because I want to, okay. The way this came about is that I want to teach other people that just won't be able to find this or whatever. They don't have the time for this research. Teach them how to get their own infrastructure. You don't have to follow mine. This is for Nexus. Yours might be completely different. You might have more money or less. I don't know. So, anyways, as I was saying, and we were, but these routes don't exist. Okay. The backend only has API clients. These 4 routes need to be added to api.py to complete the investors' CRM and pipeline pages. This is the one real code gap identified across all 9 phases. Okay, that's good to know. Add LoopNet as a second source per client. That's what I plan to do. Next, the LoopNet API Apify actor is already integrated in Crexi monitor. Okay, when adding a client, allow them to optionally provide both a Crexi URL and a LoopNet. The diff engine already handles both sources separately. This doubles the listing coverage with zero infrastructure changes. Just expose the LoopNet URL field in the add client. 2 things. I don't want to do that. So I'm hoping I can call them, and they have some serious bot detection. I think I read that earlier. Apply for Crexi official API partnership. I definitely want to do that. Cause yeah, like I said, just by me doing this and the right people see this, they see I'm not playing around. That I'm going for. And wait till you see the app. Okay. Go to Crexi.com API or contact their partnership team. Position Nexus CRE as a broker intelligence tool that sends deal flow to investors, which benefits Crexi by increasing listing visibility. Even if approval takes months, starting the conversation now means you have official data when it matters most. Pitching serious clients. I'm a million percent with you, dear AI. Add property enrichment via a stated API future. Once listings are flowing, enrich them with owner data, tax assessment, and historical sale info from a stated. Wow, 1 cent a record. Display this in the property detail panel. This transforms Nexus from a listing aggregator into an intelligent platform. Investors can see who owns a property, when it was last sold, and what tax assessment is, all in one place. Arizona commercial MLS feed future. Source properties that never appear on Crexi or LoopNet. Requires a real estate license affiliation or an IDX provider in agreement. This is the long-term competitive moat. Showing investors listings from all three sources means Nexus has coverage that no single portal can match. Interesting. Because there's a lot of competition out there. I saw them. They're good. They're real good. Man, one almost made me like quit. I was like, oh heck. But I realized something, man. Yep, that's what I realized. Nothing really. But anyways, I'm just gonna keep going. No, honestly, like it's not about eating, like getting paid. I love this because I start to see everything, and it's like baking a cake, but I'm never done baking because I have 10 frostings and 2 more on top of that. Just to see what it looks like and how it tastes. Really bad analogy, so let me just keep moving on. Okay. Bottom line, the property data infrastructure is built and working. The Apify integration handles Crexi and LoopNet with residential proxies and handles all bot protection. The only immediate action required is, number one, adding a real client search URL to trigger the first real scrape, and 2, adding 4 missing API routes for the investors and pipeline pages. Everything else on this list is a competitive upgrade, not a requirement for launch. How competitors get their data. Understanding how the competition is wired helps you position Nexus approach as a strength, not a wound, not a workaround. Large platforms, CoStar and CBRE, direct database licensing at institutional cost. They've spent decades building relationship with county recorders. That's what I'm talking about. MLS boards and brokerages, not replicable without 10 million in years of effort. Their moat is historical depth, not speed. Now, see, I don't know about y'all. I read that. I bet 90% is like, yeah, and but me, 10%, but really me. What I saw is decades building relationships with county recorders. And it makes me think, obviously building a relationship with county recorders. How, as I say, I want to build a relationship with our county recorder. And how many counties in Arizona? 100, 150, I don't know. And I want to build a relationship with 10 others. Then scale up. What does that do for me? How can I do this? Obviously, they have an email, name. You email, you tell them what you're doing. They gift you. Like, But see, my angle would be always to give back, not just to take. So that's one thing I would do. But that's what I saw when I read that. They spent decades building relationships with county recorders. MLS boards and brokerages, okay, good. Mid-market, remember that. Mid-market tools, Reonomy and PropStream. Mix of licensed data, public records, county assessor, and scrape listings. They've invested heavily in data normalization pipelines, priced at $100,000 to $500,000 a month. Strong on ownership data, weak on live active listings, of course, yeah, because there's like regurgitated data that could be outdated. and slow as heck. So that's mid-market tools, okay? It should be bottom tools. Boutique AI tools, your real competitors. Uh-oh. Most use Apify or similar managed scraping services. Some have struck data deals with smaller listing platforms. They compete on UX and AI features, not on data exclusivity. This is the arena Nexus is entering, and where the battle is won on intelligence, not raw data value. Do you see this right here? This right here will build your business. It's the blueprint to your success. And what, 40 minutes in, I finally get there. I'm telling you, man, this is amazing. This is the blueprint to your success. I love that. I gotta just do a little something. Boop. Oh, okay. Now, Nexus CRE positioning. Multi-source, Crexi plus LoopNet plus future MLS plus AI email drafting. Yep, investor matching plus pipeline CRM and one tool. The data sourcing is the baseline, the intelligence layer on top of it. Daily diffs, personalized AI drafted investor emails. Match scoring is the differentiator. No competitor has bundled at this price point. Booyah! Yo, literally gave me like a step up on the competition. Like I said, competition. I mean, I'm not scared. Of course not. It's going to take me time. I'm just a one-person team. AI and I is the name of my company. One-person team. AI and I. So really AI and then I, because I'm going to really leverage this for AI. Okay. So anyways, that's cute. Oh, that's it. Hey, that's me, everybody. Lamar Myers and LLC director, phone number. Yep. Back. Yeah, that's where it's living right now. Yeah. I don't care. It's actually I think it's public. I really don't care because all these changes are going to happen. Anywho, this is my property data ingestion strategy. I would have never used ingestion, but okay. For Nexus CRE, I want to continue building this, and I can do proprietary stuff as well. If I'm doing this from scratch, actually this is for another broker. However, it was such a fun project that I want to open it up to others. So reach out. Let me go back down. I'll be honest with you, I don't really answer my phone because I'm always on the computer. But reach out and call someone. So, God, I can't even see this AI. It should have been like bolder. Director at metaearthinitiative.org, 520-258-2714. I don't get call. Leave a message. Nothing like stupid. Cause I don't want to get in that mode. But if you're serious and you want to like something proprietary, you saw how competitors get their data, the bottom line, what to do and when, how the data pipeline should look, all 6 methods compared. Third, you know what I'm going through because my computer's like, okay, enough. Every option evaluated. Okay, gotta go. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a good night or good day or goodbye.